Hello everyone and welcome to the first lesson on the final part of your private reading project. This lesson is going to be about the platinum level of the project, so if you've decided to do a different level that's not platinum, you'll need to come away from this video and find the correct one for your level. So what's the plan for the next few lessons? Well, as you can see, today's lesson we're going to be talking about the beginning of our projects. Then we're going to be moving on to discuss the main body. Lesson 3 is going to focus on finishing off, and Lesson 4 is going to be about taking pride in our work, so that will mean checking it against the success criteria, making sure that it does everything it should do and that it looks absolutely fantastic. A quick reminder about the private reading project then. So remember that it began in August. The aim of the project was to encourage everyone in S1 and S2 to do more reading for pleasure and to give you an opportunity to achieve a certificate and do something that you can be really proud of. So over the next few lessons, we'll be focusing on the final part of the project and everybody will be working towards a different goal: bronze, silver, gold or platinum. And this is the lesson about starting off the platinum level of the project. What is platinum level? So you'll need to do a few different things. So the first thing that you'll need to do is write an 800 word long genre study essay. And the second thing that you'll need to do is create a genre study poster. So please remember that in order to achieve platinum level, your novels must all be of the same genre. Beginning the platinum level of the project. So remember that we'll be doing this in two parts. Part 1 is your genre essay and part 2 is your poster. So in order to get started with your genre essay, you'll need to choose one of the following programs to do your essay on. You can have Word or Pages, or if you prefer, you can do it on lined paper and handwrite your work. Once you've decided how you're going to do it, then you'll need to have a checklist of things that you've got to include. So first of all, you've got to include information about how each book works as an example of the genre. At the end, you'll need to make sure there's a conclusion which includes your personal response to the stories that you've read. Your introduction will need to be at the beginning, and that has to contain note of the title, author, the genre, and a brief summary of what the books are about. Remember that you need to aim to make this essay 800 words long. And in the middle, you should have a paragraph with information about your chosen genre. So I would do that right after your introduction. So as part of today's lesson, you'll see that on the right-hand side of your slides on your OneNote page, space has been provided for you to jot down some quick notes about what you might like to write in each part of your essay. That will hopefully help you later on when it comes time to writing the essay properly, because you'll already have an idea of what you'd like to say in each section. So pause the video and fill that part of the OneNote page out now. Great, okay, so part 2 of the platinum level project is to complete a poster. So you can do your poster on one of the following. You can do it on Book Creator, you could use Word, you could do it on Pages, or again you can do it on plain paper if you would prefer. and we'll need a checklist for your poster as well. So make sure that on your poster you include information about the genre itself, information about the books, including pictures of the book covers, a note about the author's personal background and their career as a writer, so how did they get started, do they have any awards, that sort of thing. Information about how you think each book fits into that genre. For example, are they good examples of the genre or maybe not so much? What do you think? And lastly, who would you recommend their books to? Okay, so the other task that you need to complete during today's lesson is to come up with a rough draft of your poster. So I've done a rough draft of a poster there that you can have a little bit of a look at. Don't worry if the sorts of things that I've written are not the same as what you need to include in your poster. It's more about getting the shape of the poster down so that you know roughly where everything is going to be. On your poster, you'll need to include things like an interesting title, information about the books, including pictures of their covers, perhaps additional pictures and things that make the poster look really brilliant, and you might want to plan out where you would put those on your poster. Information about the genre of your books, and then a note about how well you think each book fits as an example of that genre. So pause the video and do that now. You can do it on a piece of plain paper and attach it to the bottom of your OneNote page, or you can draw directly onto the OneNote page. And that's the end of today's lesson. So well done, and remember to speak to your teacher if you need help with anything that we have covered during today's class.